It's week 4 of the 2028 season. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Packers and the Colts. And it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last weekend, they pulled one out in a very low-scoring affair. It was all about their defense.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. A 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, get it across the 35. It'll be second down. You look at this Colt defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
This is taken around the 12. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now, this defense for the Packers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. First and 10, Taylor now. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The Colts at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to work. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Hey, check that, street. Let go.
Now it's Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 5 catches, 77 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Go.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Let's go. Go check. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught.
What a catch, Mitchell.
Adonai Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. Result for the Colts is a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Come on, set. Yellow, line it, quick, yellow.
Love now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Ready. Let's go.
Love looking to throw it. And the catch made by Walters. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 66 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Now a handoff up the middle. Blackburn. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
Here's Allen. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Richardson to throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Now Allen. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Let go.
Richardson looking to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Right there, hurt. Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Running straight ahead, Taylor. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready, big lion.
Richardson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. To throw now, here's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready? Ready?
Now Love. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They'll run with Allen, and he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Hey, check that. Street. Step. Ready? Check out.
Richardson off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Go,
2nd and 10.
Get it. Go.
Now Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready?
There, Richardson back to throw it. And this complete to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Richardson working from the gun. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods from 13 yards out. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters. And how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Packers offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Set, ready. Black one. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Blackburn. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
go. Cut.
Love from the gun. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down. Love.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Colts taking the field again, running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now 2nd and 3.
Check mash. Check mash. Back. Go.
Back to throw. Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. And that going to be
Just missed it.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Lions. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go, Reed. Go. Warrior 70. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. Ready.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. That is in.
God, just almost had that, man.
So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we close out the first quarter of this season. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Vikings who are out in front. Justin Jefferson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Get it!
Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Richardson. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here. Dropped it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Richardson on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Ready, check.
Up the middle they go. Blackburn.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Ready.
Love now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Opposite. 3, 10, cut.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Love, they go play action now.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ready. Set.
Love looking to throw it. His throw incomplete.
That open man that time ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Blackburn.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Let's go. Yellow, line, switch, yellow.
Off the play fake, Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Check pink. Check white.
Play action this time with Love. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd down and 4.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. Blackburn. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. On the move to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here are the Colts to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And this taken in by Downs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Richardson looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Richardson back to throw it. That one finds Pierce right side.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Richardson. That's complete to Pierce.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Braylon Allen, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On play action, Love to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Let's go. Ready?
Now Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
Able to find his man, Kraft.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 38-yard line. Throwing. Love. And the catch made by Walters. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw left side complete. That's Walters. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here we go, back.
Here's Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Love. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Tucker Kraft,
An 11-yard touchdown.
and the Packers get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. Indy set to go on offense once more. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a carry for Allen. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
Throwing now is Richardson.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Blackburn. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He finds his man complete. That's Walters.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Love.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Love looking to throw it.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. One last shot now for Love.
And the Packers
Well, we got lucky in this one,
they
guys.
try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for the Colts, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Down. Check out. Ready, go! Got it, ready? Set! Okay, break! Okay, ready? Hut. Let's go. Ready? Here we go. Shot. Ready, set. Ready up! Ready! On the set! Hut, hut! Set! Ready! Ready, ready! Set up! Set go! Come on! Set! Go! Ready! Hut! Ready! Ready! Set! Set up! Here we go! Here we go! Ready! Let's go now! Hut, hut! Down! Ready, ready? Ready? Set go! Ready, ready, go! Ready, break! Hut! Ready, ready! Ready! Set! Let's go! Ready! Here we go! Shot! Hut, hut! Shot! Ready! Ready, ready! Set up! Set go! On the double! Go! Come on! Set! Hut! Ready! Ready! On the ready! Get up! Set! Ready! Here we go! Here we go! Hut, hut! Let's go now! Ready, ready? Down! ready, go! Set, hut! Got it, ready, ready. Okay, break! Set up! Okay, ready? Ready? Let's go! Hut, hut! Ready, set! Ready, ready? Here we go, set! Set, go! Set, ready, go! Set up! Hut! Come on, ready? Ready up! Set up! Ready! Ready! Set! Hut, hut! Here we go, here we go! Ready, ready? Let's go now! Set, go! On the set! Go! Down! Hut! Ready, ready! Ready! Set! Set up! Ready! Ready! Let's go! Hut, hut! Here we go, set! Ready, ready? Ready! Set, go! Ready, break! Go! Set, ready! Hut! Ready, ready!
What's up, Mason? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I'm about to play, man. No worries. Just finishing drills here. I'm almost done. Or what? uh, we lose sometimes, man, but regular season the last 2 years, we are 34-0. So I like our chances, you know. All right, guys. Be sure to slap the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We are about to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Here we go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Colts and the Chargers on Sunday night.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We've got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the two output, if he would have just gotten off that first read and found the open man. He got away with it last week. He doesn't want to make a habit of trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win here today.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. From the gun, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have a Colts first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
What's up, Fortnite? How you doing, bud?
For some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one is complete to Pierce. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now it's Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Looking to throw, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's a 2nd and 9. Moore going in motion. Throwing now is Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. Finding room at midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Richardson to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Throwing is Richardson. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. Third and goal. Throwing, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one.
On 1st down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Pistol here for Herbert. Left side catch made by McConkey. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now a play fake. Herbert. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is a big play for L.A. 62 yards.